As a passionate detectorist visiting Bodie, I stepped into this frozen-in-time mining town, my metal detector humming softly in the crisp California air. The sun cast long shadows over weathered wooden buildings, their facades whispering secrets of a bygone era. I couldn't shake the intrigue of what lay buried beneath the dust-covered streets, remnants of a bustling past frozen just as life had left them. What hidden treasures awaited discovery in this enigmatic place, untouched for over a century? My heart raced with anticipation, the beeps of my device promising revelations from history's silent grip. Each step felt like unraveling a mystery, drawing me deeper into the town's forgotten narrative. My first sweep near an old saloon yielded a small, tarnished silver coin from the 1880s, minted during Bodie's peak gold rush days. This barber dime, with its intricate Liberty head design, represented the everyday currency that fueled the town's explosive growth when miners flocked here seeking fortune. Valued at around $50 today for its rarity and condition, it offered a tangible link to the economic boom that turned Bodie into a thriving hub. Holding it, I imagined the hands it passed through bartenders, gamblers, and prospectors alike, highlighting how such coins documented the wild optimism of frontier life. Its historical significance lay in illustrating the monetary system that supported remote mining communities, making it a prized find for any collector. Venturing toward the remnants of a general store, my detector signaled strongly, leading me to unearth a delicate gold locket engraved with floral patterns from the late 19th century. Inside, faint traces of a faded photograph hinted at personal stories lost to time, a common keepsake for families separated by the harsh demands of mining work. Worth perhaps $300 due to its fine craftsmanship and gold content, this piece underscored the human element amid Bodie's industrial fervor, where immigrants brought traditions from afar. It educated me on Victorian-era jewelry trends, emphasizing how such items served as emotional anchors in an unstable world. Deeper into the town, near what seemed like an abandoned assay office, I dug up a rusted miner's lantern hook, forged from wrought iron in the 1870s. The sturdy artifact, used to hang kerosene lamps in dark shafts, symbolized the perilous underground labor that defined Bodie's economy, with miners risking life for precious metals. Its value hovered around $100 among historians, prized for representing early safety innovations in mining technology. Reflecting on it, I appreciated how these hooks prevented accidents in poorly lit tunnels, offering insight into the evolution of worker protections during America's industrial expansion. As I wandered along an overgrown path by the old stamp mill, the detector buzzed excitedly over a cluster of brass buttons from a miner's work shirt, dating back to the 1890s. Each button bore stamped initials of a San Francisco supplier, revealing trade networks that connected isolated towns like Bodie to urban centers. Collectively valued at $150 for their set completeness, they highlighted the uniformity in labor attire, which fostered a sense of community among diverse workers. This find taught me about the sartorial history of the era, showing how even mundane items like buttons chronicled the globalization of goods in the American West. Pausing by a dilapidated bank building, my next discovery was a small vial of mercury residue encased in a glass bottle from the amalgamation process used in gold extraction around 1885. This chemical tool, essential for separating ore, exemplified the innovative yet hazardous methods that propelled Bodie's mining output to millions in gold. With a collector's value of about $80 due to its intact labeling, it served as an educational relic on early metallurgy, warning of environmental impacts that linger today. Contemplating its role, I marveled at how such vials revolutionized efficiency, transforming raw earth into wealth. Further along in the shadow of a leaning warehouse, I uncovered a set of steel drill bits from hydraulic mining equipment, sharpened for piercing rock in the 1880s. These tools, marked with a Bodie manufacturer's stamp, illustrated the technological advancements that allowed deeper excavations, boosting the town's productivity. Valued at $200 for their rarity as a matched set, they provided a window into the mechanical ingenuity of the period, where steam-powered drills replaced manual labor. This emphasized the shift toward mechanization, a pivotal chapter in industrial history that shaped modern extraction techniques. Exploring near the ruins of a blacksmith shop, the detector led me to a forged horseshoe nail puller, a tool from the 1870s crafted for farriers servicing mine mules. Its ergonomic design spoke to the specialized craftsmanship needed in a town reliant on animal transport for ore hauling. Priced around $120 in antique markets, this item highlighted the interdependence of trades in mining communities, where blacksmiths were vital to operations. It intrigued me with details on equine care in harsh terrains, underscoring the logistical backbone of frontier economies. My path then took me to the edge of an old residential area where I found a porcelain inkwell from the schoolhouse desk, inscribed with a maker's mark from 1890. This elegant piece, used by children of miners learning their letters, represented the fleeting attempts at normalcy and education in a transient boomtown. Valued at $90 for its decorative glaze and historical context, it evoked the cultural aspirations of families striving for better futures amid uncertainty. Reflecting on it, I gained appreciation for how such everyday objects preserved the stories of youth in America's expanding West, blending utility with artistry. As the afternoon light began to fade over Bodie's silent streets, I decided to make one last sweep near the foundation of what used to be the town's main post office. My detector gave a sharp, insistent tone stronger and deeper than anything I'd heard all day. I dropped to my knees, carefully scraping away layers of dry earth and gravel until my trowel hit something solid and metallic. After a few tense minutes of gentle digging, I lifted out a heavy, perfectly preserved gold pocket watch from 1879, its hunter case engraved with swirling vines and the initials JH on the back. The face was crystal clear, the hands frozen at 3:17, as if time itself had stopped the moment its owner set it down for the last time. This wasn't just any watch. It was a high-grade Waltham pocket watch, one of the finest American-made timepieces of the era, prized by railroad men, mine superintendents, and anyone who needed absolute reliability in a chaotic frontier world. Inside the case, the serial number confirmed it was produced during Bodie's richest year, when millions in gold flowed through these hills. In today's market, a watch in this condition untouched, with its original chain still attached, could easily fetch $4,000 or more from serious collectors. But its true value went far beyond money. It was a silent witness to the precise coordination required to keep a boomtown running. From shift changes underground to stagecoach schedules that connected Bodie to the outside world. Holding it felt like holding the heartbeat of an entire lost era. I sat there on the weathered boards, turning the watch over in my hands, marveling at how something so small could carry so much history. Every scratch on the case told a story of dust, sweat, and ambition. I could almost picture the man who owned it, maybe a young superintendent checking the time before, heading into the stamp mill, or a prospector timing his claim jumps under the stars. The single find tied together everything I'd uncovered that day. The coins, the locket, the tools, the everyday objects that once mattered to real people living real lives in this now quiet place. Thanks so much for coming along with me on this adventure through Bodie. Walking these streets and pulling these pieces of the past out of the ground has been an incredible experience, and I'm grateful you were here to share it. Drop a comment below and let me know which find was your favorite. The silver barber dime, the gold locket, the mercury vial, the Waltham watch, or something else? I read every single one and love hearing your thoughts. If you enjoyed this journey and want to see more detector hunts, hidden history, and forgotten places like this, please join the channel by hitting that subscribe button, turning on the notification bell so you never miss an upload, and giving this video a thumbs up. It really helps more stories like this reach people who love the thrill of discovery as much as we do. Until the next hunt, stay curious out there.